Hi everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into a super useful feature in Hubspot, anchor links. Have you ever been on a long web page and wished you could jump straight to the section you need? That's exactly what anchor links do. They are clickable links that take you to a specific spot on the same page, or even to a specific spot on a different page. They are fantastic for improving user experience, especially on long blog posts, landing pages, or knowledge base articles. They make your content much easier to navigate, and in this video, I'll show you exactly how to create and manage them step by step inside the Hubspot editor. Let's get started. The process involves two main parts. First, setting the destination, and second, creating the link. Think of it like putting a pin on a map. First, you need to decide where you want the link to go. Let's call this the anchor. Scroll to the part of your Hubspot page or post you want to link to. This is often a heading, like an H2 or H3. Click on the text block or module that contains your destination heading. In the sidebar editor that appears, look for an advanced tab or drop-down. Click on that. Inside the advanced settings, you will find a field called CSS ID or sometimes HTML anchor. This is where you'll give your anchor a unique name. It's very important that this ID is simple, has no spaces, and is easy to remember. For example, if your section is about pricing, you could use an ID like pricing details or just pricing. Use hyphens instead of spaces. Once you've typed in your ID, that spot on your page is now officially an anchor. Now for the second part, creating the actual clickable link that will take users to your anchor. Go to the top of your page or wherever you want the link to be. This could be in a table of contents you're creating or just a sentence in your introduction. Highlight the text you want people to click on, for example, jump to pricing details. With the text highlighted, click the link icon in the rich text editor toolbar. A box will pop up asking for the URL. Here's the key step. You need to type a # or a hashtag, which is hashtag, followed by the exact CSS ID you just created. So, if your ID was pricing details, you would type hashtag pricing details into the URL field. Make sure it matches perfectly, as it is case sensitive. Click apply or insert link, and you're done. You have now created a functional anchor link. Of course, creating them is only half the battle. You also need to manage them. Always preview your page before publishing. Click on every anchor link you created to make sure it jumps to the correct section. If a link doesn't work, the most common reason is a typo in the CSS ID or in the link itself. Go back and check that they match exactly. If you ever decide to change the CSS ID of an anchor, remember you must also find and update the link that points to it, or it will break. A great way to use anchor links is to create a table of contents at the top of your long articles. Just list your main sections and link each one to its corresponding anchor down the page. This dramatically improves navigation. Here's a pro tip. You can even link to an anchor on a completely different page. To do this, you just use the full page URL, followed by the hash and the CSS ID. For example, it would look something like yourwebsite.com/services $pricing-details . This is incredibly powerful for guiding users through your site. So, that's how you can easily insert and manage anchor links in Hubspot to make your content more user-friendly. It's a simple technique that can make a huge difference in how visitors interact with your long-form pages. I hope you found this guide helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you out, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tutorials and tips to help you get the most out of your digital marketing tools. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. See you in the next